What's up, everybody? Trinity here. Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. It's the morning after New Comic Book Day, and today we are going to talk about some new comic books that just hit the shelves of local comic book shops yesterday. And let me know down in the comments below what is on your comic book pull list this week. What was your favorite read of the week? What was your favorite book? Do you have a top 5? Let me know down in the comments below. And let me also know, was there a comic book out there that you read this week that you didn't like? You know, it seems like a lot of times people don't really talk about that, do they? Except for those one guys, right? Those one guys, they always talk about those comic books they don't like. That, as a matter of fact, that's all they talk about, right? You know it. You know it as well. Like those guys, yeah. Those guys. I don't really know who those guys are, but there's usually somebody out there who don't like something, and that's all they flap their gums about, right? And, you know why? Because it's the drama. It's the clicks and the views. Everybody loves the drama. Yes, they do. I mean, who doesn't love drama, right? I mean, to a certain degree. Hell, some of the most popular movies out there are dramas. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you've got any comic books on your pull list this week, and I'll get right into my comic book pull list this week. These reviews starting off with AWA Upshots Year Zero, issue number 2 of Volume 0. This book is being written by Daniel Kraus. It's got art and colors by Goran Sudzuka and colorist Miroslav Merva. The letterer is And World Design. You can check that out right there. I have really enjoyed the Year Zero series that they have done from the first volume, second volume. Really good stuff, both done by Benjamin Percy. Here they got Daniel Kraus in here writing this next story, introducing us to a few new people. And in this volume, they are going through the events leading up to up to the fallout, when everything kind of went crazy here in, I guess you could say, the AWA Upshot universe, or the Axelverse, if you will. And I've really enjoyed this story so far. Volume 0, you know, just kind of keeping the status quo of what was going on, other than the fact that we see the world as it was before everything, you know, before the shit hit the fan. I think this book is good. Daniel Kraus doing a very good job taking up the reins on this series. Definitely a recommend, but let me know down in the comments below if you have been reading Year Zero and what you think about it. I'll go right on here to this next book that I have here. This is Ninja Gaiden issue number 3. This is number 4. I already read issue number 3. This book is on Black Box Comics. This book is being written by Eric Palicki. And the artist is Lucas Meyer. The colorist is Michael Bartolo and Adriano Augusto. Letterer is Desi Cienti. I'll show you those names right there. You can see some of the art in this book. And let me tell you, that's one of the things I've really enjoyed about this series, is the art in this book is really nice. I mean, there's a couple of spots here and there, you know, that I could pick something up and say, like, I don't know. But altogether, the art in this series has been really good. The writing in here has been really good. Eric Palicki coming in here and giving us this kind of, it's kind of a ninja story where you got this this guy and his father who had created this suit kind of to communicate with ghosts apparently, but that's not exactly what this suit was, as we've even seen the son use the suit I guess after the death of his father and put it to use. Very cool stuff going on here in this book. I like it where we've got this suit that can, it's not only made to communicate with ghosts, but ghosts can actually use it, and you can see that obviously people would want that kind of technology, what they would do with it, and we see all that kind of playing out here in this series. I really like this book. Definitely a recommend on Black Box Comics Ninja Gaiden issue number 4. Banger. I can't wait to read issue number 5, and I hope that's not the end of the series. Although I feel like it is. There's just too many books these days that are just a mini series, and there's nothing wrong with a mini series. Mini series, it can be good, 5 issues, 10 issues, 12 issues, however long they do the mini series for. That's cool. But sometimes, I want an ongoing saga. I want the drama, right? Let me know down in the comments below if you've read Ninja Gaiden and what you think about it. I'll talk about this next one right here. This is Specs, issue number 1. This is a new series on Boom Studios Comics. Now this one right here, this particular cover is done by artist Skylar Patridge, one of my current favorite artists out there. I had to pick this one up. I've actually got the Virgin variant of this as well, waiting at the local comic book shop. I've got to go pick up as well. Really like this one. This book right here being written by David Booher. David M. Booher, who co-wrote Kanto, one of the co-creators of Kanto series over on, I think that was IDW, right? Very, very good series. And here he's got this new one on Boom Studios. This one being illustrated by Chris Sheehan with colors by Roman Stevens and lettered by the hard-working Jim Campbell. And there's a host of variants there. You can check out all those names. And this one right here is a book kind of taking place. I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of a throwback, maybe. Maybe we're talking about maybe the early 2000s, maybe the 90s. Where are we at here? Where are we at? I think for the most part, it looks like this story is taking place. Oh, yeah, okay. In the late 80s, 1987 is where we open up here with this story. And we find that what it is this kid is being picked on in school. There's this bully, but the bully ended up going missing. And, that's kind of how it starts off, is about this bully who obviously picked on our narrator here, the person telling the story. And the guy disappeared, and all of a sudden everybody likes the bully, and everybody loves the bully, and blah, 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 right? And very interesting what's coming out of here of issue number 1 as we see the story of the boy, this bully who went missing, and exactly what's going on. I thought Specs issue number 1, definitely a good read, definitely worth checking out. And, if you've been reading comics, here lately, any good ones anyway, you've seen Chris Sheehan. You've seen Chris Sheehan's art before. I think one of the first places I seen it was, what was that? I can't remember. I'm forgetting. Was it? I want to say was the autumnal that I remember first seeing his work on. Wasn't it the autumnal? I'm pretty sure it was. But then, just seeing that, and you can kind of see how his art has progressed here over the time, or maybe just using a different style here. Really good stuff out of Specs issue number 1. Can't wait to read issue number 2 to see where this story is going. And there's some elements in this story that I feel obviously you're going to kind of play and be a part of the story. And I feel like part of these glasses, these specs, that's what this is all about. These specs that give you a wish. They can give you whatever you wish for, but not really big things, but like littler things. And that's where the fun in this, or the horror in this story comes from, is these glasses. Very good stuff. Definitely make sure that you check it out. I thought it was pretty good. Can't wait to read issue number 2. And of course, I wait to get the cover, that Virgin variant of the Skylar Patridge. I gotta go get it. Now, moving on into the next book I've got here. This is Shock Shop, issue number 3 on Dark Horse Comics. This book being written by Cullen Bunn. And it's actually one of these books where you flip it over and it's got a second story. It's got 2 different artists here. Danny Luckert and Layla Lease are the 2 artists on this series. Let's see, we've got letters by Nate Piekos, and colors on Familiars is Bill Crabtree, but that's with the artist Layla Lease. And we'll go ahead and talk about this one first. It's got 2 different stories in here. This first one, Familiars, this story about this guy who moves into a new apartment that's kind of possessed, and these demons kind of go out and exact this guy's revenge on the people that, you know, he's having issues with. Very interesting stuff out of this series, and, you know, just the art in it, just, I'm telling you, I love Layla Lease, what she does with her art. This horror that she does is just absolutely great. And if you go follow her on Instagram, you can see a lot of the commission work that she does. Absolutely great work from Layla Lease. Cullen Bunn just doing what he does best throughout this series. And then in this next book, in this next one, when you flip it over, you got Danny Luckert here on art in Something in the Woods in the Dark. And this one is where we're seeing these people, this couple that are having some marital problems, and their friends decide to, hey, let's go on a hike together. You know, they get a few other different couples, they're all friends, that decide to go on this hike, and all of a sudden people start dying while they're out there and on this, you know, on this hike. And you can see that these monsters are kind of mimicking the folks there that are there, and they think it's them and each other killing each other here. And it's very interesting what's going on here in this book with the something in the woods, because the something is this creature that they're scared of. They believe they brought with them. And what the premise of that ends up being here throughout the series is absolutely great. I believe this is only going to be 4 issues. I believe this is the penultimate issue, in issue number 3. Shock Shop, definitely worth checking out. Cullen Bunn doing a good job writing some good horror books. Danny Luckert here with some very beautiful art. And of course, one of my current favorite artists, Layla Lease, doing a phenomenal job as well on her stories. And these stories have, like, as short as they've been, I'm not usually big on anthologies, but this has been really good. And of course, it is just one writer. It's just Cullen Bunn doing his thing, kind of laying this out. So I think in that kind of a case, it really does work here. And anthologies work in other cases too. But let me know down in the comments below if you have read Shock Shop and what you think about it. The next one I've got here is on Image Comics. This one is Kaya, issue number 2. This is Wes Craig's Kaya. And this one right here is the story, art, and design are all by Wes Craig, colors by Jason Murdy, and lettered by And World Design. You can see right there, and you can see some of the art in this book. You can see Wes Craig's sort of, I guess, unique art style. Definitely got a very unique art style that, when looking at it, it's like one of those things, kind of like do you know Juan Doe? If you know who Juan Doe is, he's another artist out there. Like, you see his work, you can definitely tell. So it's like and then, like, sometimes you get other people out there who, like, you could very distinctly tell somebody's work, but then there's somebody else out there that does, like, similar work. Like, it's close. It's close. It's not quite, but it's close. And not that they're even copying each other, but just maybe their particular art style. You know, like, I would say, like, you know, maybe think of, like, I think John Royale. He's kind of close to, like, maybe a Jamie Tyndall / J. Scott Campbell. Like, it's really, like, if you check out Royale stuff, right? Like, and just their styles that they have. You know, like, when you see him and remind him. And I don't know, hey, Royale's probably been doing it even longer. I know Royale's been around for a while. But this story right here, man, Kaya. Kaya has been doing, she's on this journey with her brother. Their kingdom has been lost. She's got this magical arm, and they're just trying to survive. And they end up coming across these kind of lizard people that they are there with, fighting with. and trying to help, and they all decide to kind of team up together to try to, I guess, essentially survive and get to this city where hopefully they can find some help and all start to do better for themselves. Altogether, I think Kaya has been a pretty good series. It's a good, I guess, action adventure. Post-apocalyptic action adventure, I guess you could say. I thought it's been really good. Let me know if you've read Kaya down in the comments below and what you think about it. I'll get on to this next one right here on Image Comics, and this is on there. What is this? What is this line? I'm not sure what this line is they've got here. Ziggy. I don't know, whatever. But this is 3 Keys issue number 2, and they actually had 2 different covers there. This one I had pre-ordered, I think, and maybe this one I didn't see when it was pre-ordered, but I got this one as well. Just because I thought this cover was so bad. I had this one pre-ordered, but I got this one right here as well because I thought that was just pretty nice. But this story right here is kind of telling this, I don't know, maybe a Lovecraftian inspired tale here, where our main character Noah is kind of one of these guardians, one of these 3 keys to, I guess you could say, our world, and she is here with her trainer and her kind of, I guess you could say, kind of her guardian, Theon. Here, who's this guy? Looks like a tiger. Oh, he's actually there on the back. Check him out. And we've seen the way the last issue ended, where they kind of got into an altercation that, we're going to see some action and what exactly is going on, and we get kind of the climax or the end of that here in this book. And then we move on into just kind of learning a little bit more about Cthulhu and these what do they call them? The most powerful among the great old ones. There we go. See, I'm not like, I like the Lovecraftian stuff. I'm just not deep in the lore on a lot of it. But this book is kind of following that. This is all done. The art is done by David Messina. I believe he's doing the art and the colors on this book here as well. Yeah, the only thing he's not doing is the letters, I don't believe. And that's the letters are done by Sean Lee. But the art in this book is absolutely great. Really love David Messina's art. Just like, I would love to see this art used for just, I don't know, man, like this. There's definitely, I would like to see, I don't know. I'm not sure if David Messina's done any kind of superhero books, but maybe do like a good, like maybe a good Black Widow series, like I could see his art being useful for something like that, man. Really good. Maybe a Fantastic Four. Because I could see this being applied kind of to that as well. Like, I could imagine seeing his style of a Mr. Fantastic in this style of art that he is using. But we can see, we once again continue on this journey. We can see that Noah, she works in this comic store, and she kind of got this this girl she works there that's kind of this really stuck-up prude. To, I mean, I guess just really living up to this kind of harmful stereotype, something that she seems to reinforce in this comic book. I think 3 Keys has been really good. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you want, if you're into like a Lovecraftian kind of horror story. And it's not even really horror. It's kind of just gory, I guess, more so than anything. But let me know down in the comments below if you have read 3 Keys and what you think about it. I'll talk about this next book that I've got here. This is Love Everlasting, issue number, 4 already? Issue number 4. This book being written by Tom King. It's got art by Elsa Chartier, colors by Matt Hollingsworth, letters by Clayton Cowles. I'll show you those names right there. And what drew me to this book was Elsa Chartier's art. I think she's a very good artist, and if you ever go, and I mention this every time, you go check out her YouTube channel, she just seems really pleasant, and just like some of the videos she does and everything, and she, like when she's talking about art and stuff like that, and even going through doing some of her drawings, I definitely like her style going on here, and I think it definitely fits well to the story that Tom King is writing, which is very interesting, because the way this book started out was... like, the first issue, we seen our main character here, what's her name, Joan, as she goes through these, she goes through these different, I guess, boyfriends, this different kind of love, this love everlasting in these different stories. And she's like, wait, what's going on here, being thrown into these different scenes? Well, as the issues have gone on, the changes have come less and less. Where we're in the first story, there's probably like 4 different scene changes. In like the second issue, you get 2. In the third issue, you get like 1, or I don't know, maybe. And then like here, it's one story continuous throughout. So I'm interested to see what we're gonna get out of issue number 5 of this. And I'm not sure how much longer, how long this series is gonna go on. Probably, I'm guessing just 5 issues. I could see it going on more if they wanted to. But seeing it kind of play out, like, it really makes me feel like what we've seen in those first couple issues. I'm like, man, something crazy is going on. I feel like somebody's brain has been like free jacked or something, or maybe like free jacked and then loaded into the Matrix. I feel like there's some crazy shit going on here. But then as the issues have gone on, I'm kind of like, is it just a Harley Quinn romance and that's it? And we're getting different settings? I kind of don't think so. But let me know down in the comments below if you have been reading Love Everlasting and what you think about it. And I'll get on to this last book that I have to talk about here. But before I get on to this last book, I do have to show off this next to the last book, which was one I didn't really have to read. I talked about this when it came out last month, but this is Gun Honey, issue number 2. This is the, second print of this Derek Chew cover. And I think he had like three different variants of this come out that week as well anyway. But I went ahead and picked that up when I seen it come in at the shop. I'm like, oh, hey, I know who you ordered that in for. It was for me. But that is what the next book here is. This is Gun Honey, issue number, this is number 3, isn't it? Is it number 3? Issue number 3 here of Gun Honey, and this one has several different covers here as well. That was the first one I showed you at first. This one is the second cover right here. All some very good covers. Of course, we've got the Tabitha Lyons cosplay cover as well. Really good stuff. And then we've got this cover right here, which this one is the artist who is doing the doing the series, doing the art inside the book. This one right here, Ang Hor Kang, Ang Hor Kang or something. I believe. And then right here we've got this last variant right here, and I'm pretty sure there's some others that I don't have here. Let me you can go here to the back, and they've usually show what all different covers they had for this. So yeah, it looks like I'm only missing the one of the FOC covers, and then the others are variants for different comic shops. So see, I've got those 4 right there, and then you got these ones right here that I didn't get those. Maybe at some point I will, because I really do like this series and kind of what's been going on here in this. These are these hard case crimes that they've got here, these books. And this book being written by Charles R. Dye. And I think that like they talked about this in the first book. I think they're both using pen names here, and artist Ang Hor Kang. You can see those names right there. Colorist Asifur Rahman, letterer David Leitch. But what we're following is Gun Honey is about this woman named Joanna Tan. Her nickname is Gun Honey, but what she does is she smuggles guns into places where they're not supposed to be at. The Super Bowl, the White House, wherever. That's what she does. A prison, anything like that. She can get these. She goes to get guns in there. And we've seen what's happened is she's actually been framed for a murder, and even doing what she does. Like we've seen in the first issue, she was kind of caught in the act of doing what she does and ended up murdering somebody, and it was kind of all a setup to frame her. And we see her hot on the trail here of the person who is out there impersonating her. And the person out there impersonating her, we learn a little bit more of their backstory and their motivations in this 3rd issue. And very interesting stuff here. And again, the art, absolutely great. I really like this art. There are times where the art is kind of like, okay, like things I could really pick out. Like in this particular scene, as a matter of fact, this scene right here, I'm sitting there like, I don't know how that happens physically. obviously they're in motion, but you would want to see some swoosh lines. But that right there, I'm like I don't know that you can necessarily pick somebody up and have them like that unless they're they'd have to be rigid, they'd have to be like stiff to do something like that. So obviously it's in motion. I just feel like there needs to be some motion. But other than that, and the thing is, like, I criticize that because I get into you get into this like picture right here, and you can see very good, the motion lines in there, some of those kinds of things. So that's why seeing that, like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, it just feels weird. It just feels weird, in the context of everything else going on. But we see Joanna finally catching up with this person who's kind of framed her and learning a little bit about her motivations. And soon we will see. We will soon see the end of this tale. I believe this is only going to be 4 issues here in issue number 3, and we're kind of getting, we can kind of see here in this issue where we are at about the wrap up of this story. Altogether, I've really enjoyed this book. This story and everything going on here is very kind of, it's kind of like, I don't know, it seems like a James Bond kind of Mission Impossible kind of story going on here, with a female protagonist. And none of it really seems like, it's not one of those things where you see this little 100-pound girl, woman beating up 300-pound men or anything like that, it's all kind of like very reasonable kind of stuff going on here. And I've really enjoyed this series. So like I said, it's just not any of that over the top stuff where you get in some of the books. You're like, okay, you see some of the books and you're like, okay, dude, or even movies, you see like, okay, like this, like, I don't think this little 110-pound girl is gonna be beating up some dude that's all freaking looking like he's the size of the Rock. I mean, I'm not saying you couldn't, but you probably have to pull some dirty tricks, right? Hey, maybe that's who did it to him, was Dirty Tricks. We all know her. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below if you've been reading Gun Honey, what you think about it. I think it's been an absolutely great series. Now, this last book I actually picked up, I forgot to show off here, was this one on Antarctic Press. This is Tomorrow Girl versus Common America. And I didn't get a chance to read this one yet. They actually did a Kickstarter on this as well. I didn't get a chance to back it by the time it was up because it wasn't from the folks at Iconic Comics. It was a crossover they did with obviously somebody that they work with, who is obviously the creator of Tomorrow Girl. So I'll get a chance to read that here very soon. I actually even got the Common America, what was it? Black Ops Common America Soul Finder books in here just the other day. I've got a video I'm getting ready to drop unboxing those and some other goodies that came in as well. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and have those notifications turned on and all that stuff, so you can know when that video is up. It's actually uploaded. I just haven't premiered it yet. But thank you all so much for being here today again. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you let me know what's on your comic book pull list this week. Let me know. We'll get here into the chats here. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've got my man Mike Stanshill Porter here as well as, Comics and Crosses. Thank you so much for being here. Hope all's going well with you. We've got Jonny on the spot as well as Aggressively Relaxing. All right. We've got Reefer Man Reviews, Air Spider 23, my man Chillmonger stopping by. All right. Yeah. No, Black Hops. If you want Black Cops, I believe that's when you've got to, you probably have to read, what was that book? Black Cotton, over on, was that Scout Comics that Brian Hawkins did? That's where you have to go for Black Cops. And Black Cotton was a story in which basically white people and black people were switched. Right? Like, switched in the world. I guess you could say that white people were the yeah, right here. Black Hops. But But yes, thank you all so much for being here today. And guys, actually in the video that I've got uploaded that will be premiering, where I unbox this Common America, or this Black Ops Common America Soul Finder crossover, and I actually announced the winner that I was supposed to announce on the Trailer Park Live last. I was supposed to announce the winner on the Trailer Park Live last week, and I completely forgot. You guys completely like let me forget on Friday that I was supposed to announce the giveaway winner for this. This is Hell Witch versus Lady Death. The winner of this was Lord Veedo. It's announced in the video. You can see it in the video too. But Lord Veedo is the winner, our channel member who won this copy of Hell Witch versus Lady Death this month. So everybody give it up for my man, Lord Veedo. Yes. I also announced the next giveaway that we're going to be giving away to one of our channel members is this right here. This is Lady Death Necrotic Genesis, issue number 1. Or I guess they're all kind of issue number 1. But this is chapter 15. This is the beginning of the World War Death series on this event that they are getting ready to do here in over this. I don't know. I would guess probably this next year or so of their campaigns over there at Coffin Comics. So yeah, good stuff. And let me know down in the comments. Are you guys hyped up for Wakanda Forever? Are you getting ready to? Are you gonna go see it tonight? I've got some things we're gonna talk about. You know what? There's some spoilers. You know what? I want to go over a little bit of spoilers because it was my man Kevin spoilers. Or what's he going by now? I don't know. I gotta go check his Twitter. He changes his name all the time. He changes his name all the time. But Paul from Heavy Spoilers just dropped a video talking about the post-credit scene from Wakanda Forever. You know what? I won't even go into spoilers. There's not really much to say other than, yeah, we kind of seen this coming. We knew this was going to happen. Recast T'Challa. That's all you got to do. Okay, so let's see. We got okay, Mike Porter says Black Panther Wakanda Forever Day. I'm going at 6:05 established. Oh, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I thought it was established. 6:05. Never mind. The morning after the Walk of Shame. Yeah. Some people just love to hate. Yeah, absolutely. Do you brake for Zombie Crossing, or do you just punch the accelerator? I just punch it. Well, I don't know. It depends on what car I'm driving. How about that? Comics and Crosses says, that's how I felt about Erratic. I wanted it to go on. Yeah, Erratic is a good one. Erratic is definitely one of those books that you could because it's very much a Spider-Man kind of Peter Parker kind of stuff. It's very much like that in that you got this kid out there that has these powers that can use them, and he does. It's not that he doesn't want it. He don't want them, but he's reluctant to do anything. He's like, hey man, man, come on, man, But at this point, certain people that know kind of expect stuff out of him, and just him kind of dealing with it. It's not even, and that's the thing. It's not even a fish out of water kind of story, but it's somewhat that. It's somewhat mixing the fish out of water with the reluctant hero, I guess you could say. Yeah. I like it though. Yeah, Erratic is a good one. And again, thank you so much for being here, Comics and Crosses, guys. Make sure you go check out Comics and Crosses channel as well. He's got a channel here, does some videos, very good stuff. I used to read Uncle Sam miniseries. Does DC do them at all now? No, I don't think so. I haven't heard of an Uncle Sam series. No, I haven't. Yeah. Aglax says it's almost time. Bombay. Every time I shop, it's a shock. Oh yeah, it's a good shock shop then, huh? Yeah. When you going Aglax, I'm going at 6 up in Aqua. Oh yeah. Because you guys get to hang out and stuff, right? Y'all get to hang out and stuff because you're like, yeah. You know what? We'll just pretend that I'm flipping you off right now. All right? You guys get to go hang out. I'll I'll be at the drive-in in Atlanta, standing on top of my my car, drunk. Nice. There you go. Acquisition only an hour from me. You're going at 6 p.m. Oh, see, we got plans forming. Yeah, I have a free ticket. Wife is not going. She's meeting a friend. Oh, see? I'm going to fly out. I'm flying out tonight, Mike Porter. I'm going to go with you. Like you said last time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see? Yeah. Oh, reclining seats. Oh, dang, man. Like, you guys, yeah, man. Yeah, and look, Wayne's like, hey, man, what about me? All right. Got Air Spider in here. Okay. Chillmonger says, pleasant YouTubers? Yuck. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I missed it. I missed the dad joke this morning. I did miss his dad joke. What's the dad joke? We're supposed to be looking at independent comics, but I swear all the books he's showing are coming from publishers. Yeah, nah, they're indies. Chew is good. Another art germ student. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you can definitely see the not the resemblance, but the inspiration, if you will. Absolutely. Yeah. What constitutes independent comics? What? They're not Marvel or DC? No. What you're talking about is the mainstream. The mainstream is like the big three. The mainstream is the big three: Marvel, DC, Image. That's the three. That's not indie. You can be an indie publisher. Like the publishers are indie. Yeah. That is kind of funny though. Like thinking about like, what is the indie comic? Like, is it though? It's just basically who don't do the superhero stuff. The big guys. It's just basically not the big guys. Yeah. Let's see. I think for most people, I'm like, yeah, pretty much, yeah. But I don't consider Image either. To me, Image are big too. You know what? Now that Aglax kind of got me thinking about it. I kind of feel like Dark Horse and IDW. I almost feel like they're kind of, are they kind of? I don't know. Nah, they're probably not. You still get some independent stories out, but do you? I don't know, man. You know what? Fuck it. Here's your indie comic book company. Here's your indies. You've got Boom Studios. You got Vault Comics. You've got Aftershock Comics. I don't know. What's that other one? Behemoth? I guess you could have them too. And there you go. There's your independent Everybody else is... Oh, I know. Somebody's like, well, but what about... You want to fight about it, Aglox? Huh? You got something to say, Black Cops. Just Fernie, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're starting to feel better. Hope you're on the mend. Black Cotton was so unsophisticated. Yeah, you know what? I actually bought the series. I didn't get a chance to read it though. I got all the books. I didn't get a chance to read it. Black Ops, is that KRS-One's new brewing company? I love it. Yeah. No, I like that. That's funny. That's a good one. That's good. Wakanda forever. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I will see Panther on Disney Plus eventually. See, and that's where I won't see it because here in like the next day or two, our Disney Plus membership or our subscription is getting ready to lapse. When it first started, I got that 3-year deal. It was like 3 years for like, I want to say it was like $149. I went ahead and I just got that. And so we've had it for the last 3 years, and it's just getting ready to be up. And at this point, I'm getting ready to do the Chillmonger model. Like, I'll subscribe to it when another show comes on that I want to watch. But until then, like, there's nothing. Like, I've already seen everything. Although, my kids aren't gonna like that shit. My kids aren't gonna be happy about it. Oh man. What funeral for Cheddar? Yeah, exactly. I heard there was no post-credit scene. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Paul seemed to say that there was one. He seemed to say that there was one, or at least maybe it was a mid-credit scene. I don't know. I don't know. Chill's been supporting Black Panther for like 2 weeks ago. For like 2 weeks. Go nuts, Trinity. Oh, we had to spoil. I'm seeing it at 6. Don't spoil. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I couldn't spoil anyway. Not watching Wakanda Never till it's on Disney Plus. Yeah, I can't. I won't be able to. I won't tell you if Storm's in the final battle and erupts a volcano that spells Wakanda forever with with the magma. magma. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, you guys haven't hung out yet? Oh, okay. All right, you haven't yet? All right. Image isn't indie. Yeah, no, they're not. Image is big three. Like, see, like, if you look at it, okay, if you look at it like, Marvel is big pharma. DC is big tobacco. And, Image is their big... What's the other one? I know it's gonna. I don't know. You get it. Yeah, you get it. Are they the NRA? Oh, is Image the NRA? Oh man, your book doesn't have to be printed at Kinko's to be indie. For Aglax, Aglax is just trying to be in his own. He's like, my shit was printed at Kinko's. You got a fucking problem, Jonathan? That's what he's saying. I guarantee you. Like as soon as you said Kinko's. Fucking, I guarantee you Aglax is fucking triggered. That's why he hasn't even answered after you said that. He's fucking still sitting there fucking twitching out and shit. He's like, he's pissed you called out that fucking Kinko's copy. Well, my joke had to be edited, but because I forgot the one word to be not. Why was the soda frustrated at work? Because it was unhappy, but it had to keep it bottled up so it would not be canned. All right, that's a good one. You got that one. That's a good one. IDW works for Lucasfilm, so in a way it works with Disney, making it big too. Yeah. No, that's why I said IDW, because they do a lot of that license shit. But so does Titan Comics then. Titan Comics does a lot of that license shit. But you know what? Vault Comics is getting ready to, well, they're not really licensed, but I mean, like Metallica's like, they're getting ready to do rock books. So like, they're doing that Z2 thing. Yeah. Same here, 3-year subscription expiring, we're not renewing. Yeah, me either, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, when something else comes out, you know, like a show, you know, I'll get it then, and maybe I'll rewatch some of the shows then. But yeah, like other than that, like I don't really watch it a whole lot myself, except for when these shows come out. Like most of the other things on there, we own them. We own the movies already. You know, we own the movies already. What do we need to keep paying for it for? I would cancel Disney between shows too, but I'm still foster parent for my girlfriend's friends' kids, and we do movie nights and such. You know what? Buy some DVDs. Get some physical media, reefer. How about that? Yeah, no, the kids are just gonna have to suck it up. They're just gonna have to suck it up. Have a 7-year-old and stuck with streaming service. You know what? Get the kid off the streaming service. Get him reading books. Read books. My son's 8. He's going to be reading books. He's going to be on his rollerblades. He's going to be in his soccer practice. He's going to be, yeah. Plenty of other things. Mainstream comics is an oxymoron. Yeah, let's get into this. We're getting into this today, Aglax. Image is the Russell Westbrook of comics. I don't even know who Russell Westbrook is, but that's funny. Who's Russell Westbrook? Oh wait, is Image the oh man, what's that guy's name? What's that little pipsqueak's name from that shitty show that they're doing? That Star Wars show they're doing? So it's Independent Story you want? Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of funny. My daughter is bigger than you, Trinity. She will take your remote and all your passwords. That's funny. I'm I'm not mainstream at all. I have corny jokes, and I'm pretty independent. I'm an independent comic. There you go. There you go. Mike Porter got it. We're there. We're all on the level. Calling Image Grogu? No, I was thinking no. No, who's the guy in that Junkie Andor show they're doing right now? The little guy who's like, I'm out there looking for Cassian Andor, and I keep putting in these little things and these little files, and then, I was a good cop. What was his name? That little son of a bitch. I was a good cop. Or what was it? He didn't say he was a good cop. I was a good inspector. Or no, what did he say? I can't remember. I don't know. He started crying like a little bitch after that one lady fucking shook him down. And she's like, you're going to forget about this shit. You're going to stop doing this shit. Otherwise, you're going to get the Empire down here, and they're going to be mad as fuck. And they're going to be looking at me, and I'm going to be looking at you. She's like, I'm going to fucking just stop. Just Yeah, dude, the little whiny fucker. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah, Japanese, UK, European comics are all selling better than USA comics. Okay. Okay. I thought books were for whacking a kid when he a shithead. Yeah. I personally couldn't live without Disney Plus. Yeah. Cyril? What are you talking about? His mom makes his cereal. Oh, yeah. His mom makes his cereal. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, man. I'm still traumatized from you assholes saying that I need to watch Andor. I'm still traumatized from that shit. That fucking... You know what's funny is like just thinking about the show, because I think the only one I hadn't watched was the last episode that just came out. But like the thing is, like, this show Andor, it's so close to actually being good. You know what I mean? It's so close to actually being good. I feel like it's that close. I feel like it's that close to being good. You know what I mean? It's that close. It's almost like watching one of those movies by the Broken Lizard. You know, have you ever watched a Broken Lizard movie? Their fucking movies suck. They suck. They're the fucking worst. Like I think the only worst comedies that you're gonna find out there are done by Melissa McCarthy and Ben Falcone. And and even theirs are kind of the same way. It's like you get to this movie, you're watching it, and it's like, this is almost funny. It's getting good. Oh, damn it. Like, you had it. You had the ball. You were dribbling across the court. You're going. You pulled a couple of juke moves on somebody. You got around them. You got the ball still. You're getting ready. You're heading towards that hoop. And, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, the ball just goes stupid out of your hands because you're an idiot. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Andor has that whiny guy. Yeah. This is my name. Yeah, that was funny, man. That shit's funny, dude. The surreal life of Cyril. Is that his name? Cyril? Something like that. Yeah. I tell my kid, don't make me take out my omnibus. Someone whip my ass though if I even tried. That's asking volume 1 or volume 2. Yes, you could do that. Like, I'd be like, do you want Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet? Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet, let me know. You're getting one of them. Yeah, you get them with both. You're sitting there, you're like, what was Hulk, wasn't it? Wasn't it Hulk that had the two motorcycles and smashed them together? Wasn't that Hulk? Shit, what was that? It was Hulk, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Hulk. I can't remember. What am I thinking of? Like, why all of a sudden I forget that? Maybe it was. Was it? Somebody's going to correct me on that. Somebody's going to correct me on that. I don't think it was, because Hulk would have two. Wouldn't he have two? I don't know. Book and Lizard movies are both great and horrible at the same time. I don't really care for what they did with the Dukes of Hazzard. You know, like the Dukes of Hazzard was like their only decent movie. It was like their only decent one. Yeah. Andor is good, but it's the broccoli of Star Wars. Hey, what's wrong with broccoli? It's good for you, but mostly not a treat. Kid, I actually like it. Sorry, it doesn't. Yeah. No, like, yeah, it's, yeah. I love broccoli better than steak. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there, Wayne. I'm not even gonna respond to that. I'm not even gonna respond to that. I'm not even gonna say, like, broccoli better than steak. Like,
who the fuck are you, man?
yeah, like, yeah. I don't know about that. That's not very good. Don't say that again. Don't say that. Don't say that again. All right. But anyway, that's all I really had this morning. Just wanted to talk a little bit about some of these new comic books that I got in. I do have a video, like I said, that's going to be premiering a little bit later tonight. Yeah. Species. Deep fried broccoli, have you? No deep fried broccoli. That's just steam it. You'll be all right. Just steam it. But that's all I've got for today. For my new comic books or anything, let me know down in the comments below if you guys had any new comic books that you picked up this week that you like. Oh, you know what? Chillmonger's here. You know what? Chillmonger. I think you missed it the other day when I was showing off this. Did you get this one? This book? Did you get this book, The Panther's Rage? I picked this up. I was calling you out the other day. Chillmonger. I picked this up. I don't know what it is, right there. Wakanda's Mightiest King returns. This adaptation of the landmark comic series by Don McGregor, Rich Buckler, and Billy Graham. So I don't know. It's like based off of the comic book, and so I'm gonna have to go read the comic book, and then I'm gonna have to read this. I don't know. We'll see how it is. I don't know. Oh, my bad. We got RC Scott in the building. Thank you so much for being here. But right when we're getting ready to go, too. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here today. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you all for sure tomorrow on the Trailer Park Live. Later.